Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on what's happening with the markets today. We're going to look at some stocks and we'll go over it right now. So here's the charts that we're looking at. Here's AMC first. AMC battled back today, came out at $4.43 from $4.08. We know that this is a 10-to-1 reverse stock split, so the stock's really worth about 44 cents today. It jumped down all the way down to 40 cents. This is god-awful for everyone involved. The market cap is below, or it's right at $1 billion, $1.1 billion. It's not looking good for AMC. So just know, but they did battle back today for you guys that are in it. If you're in it, you're stuck in it forever because it's not coming back, my opinion, right? Next is going to be Carvana. I've told you about Carvana in the past. I'm not a fan of Carvana only because I felt it was one of the biggest pump and dumps on retail. Just the whole sector itself. It ran up, pumped down, never had a profitable quarter outside of one quarter in the pandemic. There is no business model here. 90% of the bonds are opened by PIMCO and Apollo. So yes, I know who owns the bonds. I know who leveraged them out, and they're leveraged about $6 billion worth of debt on the negative side, backside. So this company, without a doubt, will never recover from that $6 billion of debt. It's infinite. You guys know that I like MNSO. I like this investment. This is one that I've liked for a long time, and I've been studying it for a while, but I just pulled the trigger a couple of weeks ago in buying up a position, but then also selling off on this run, on the pump that was when I saw it run up to $22 from the $18 mark was where I bought it. And I bought it live on the stream, and I showed you guys what it was. But yeah, this company's great. I like the business model so far, but it's not enough for me to put like my wealth into it, right? There's two companies that I put my wealth into, and we'll go ahead and look at them right now. One is going to be Costco. Now, Costco's undefeated, guys. You guys see it here. Bought a huge position when I saw these huge rips up and down. There was consolidation on the timeline. It capitulates. Boom. It's gone up on the top side. And with the special dividend paying out, I told you special dividend was coming. I'm also here to tell you guys that eventually they're going to have to increase their price on their membership. And when that does, it's an instant $1 billion to the bottom line, knowing that they have millions of, 100 million cardholders. But Costco fought back from 680 on the low all the way up to 687, 689 in the after hours. It's approaching 700. I don't know when this stock will ever split. I'll be very excited when it does. Pays a good dividend for what it is, and this is what I hold forever, right? The forever. But one of the board of directors, Caton Freights, my boss, went ahead and sold some shares. He only sold about 700 shares, but still it's enough to make news where I was like, okay, there's a we'll talk GameStop. So GameStop, as you guys see it, runs up in the morning, comes back down, and everyone's like, oh man, look at GameStop, look at GameStop, this is something. And of course, it's been coming down over on the hour chart. We see it bounced off of that line of support there, still bouncing back up. But check this out, guys. The reason why this stock is this way, and the reason why it's never going to come back as of this week, is because of this. Now, if you know what's happening here, the options themselves, you see 400,000 call contracts out of the money. If the stock were to run and those go into the money, okay, that would be for 40 million shares. There are not 40 million shares available of this company. So they wrote 400,000 calls, and who wrote them? Are they naked at that point? Because for me personally, in the money, 6,694, let's just say if we did exercise, that would be, 6 million shares? That's even hard to come by, knowing damn well that most of these shares are DRS'd or institutionally held or held by the insiders. Retail owns this stock. This is the only company in America that retail owns. And I'm talking about figuratively, but also fundamentally. So this is what's happening. It's the largest options chain this year, right now, in this given week. So yeah, they can't let it run, because if you let it run, it would be a gamma squeeze from that point. So yeah, knock it on down. You're going to get a great discount on some shares, guys, for those of you that are getting in. But what do you have to get ready for? Quarter 3, quarter 4. These quarter 4 announcements coming in March. I know what they're going to do, and I know what they're going to say. They're going to say GameStop is profitable. GameStop made money this year annually. They have a trailing 12, and they made a profit. And you're going to be in new territory moving forward for the rest of this investment. And I know this because I've seen the balance sheet. I know what Ryan Cohen's doing. I understand the cash flow chart as well. So the income statement will tell you one thing. The haters will say another thing. But right in the middle, right in the sweet spot, that's where I'm at, because that's where I'm investing. I'm just investing based off of fundamentals. It's very easy. So I invest in Costco. I invest in GameStop. I've been studying MNSO. I'm not in it right now, but that'll probably be the third stock that I'll go back into if I want to go into it. Everything else I would never buy. I would never buy AMC. I'm never buy Carvana. Obviously not Mullen Automotive. And you can't buy Bed Bath & Beyond. And I'll make this very clear to all the individuals out there buying Bed Bath & Beyond bonds. When you buy bonds on a bankrupt company, i.e. a company in Chapter 11, like it is today, you do not get interest or principal on those bonds. You are letting a company that has zero revenue borrow your money. So I don't know how you guys expect to get new bonds issued and or if you're willing to wait that long, but this is a fool's bet and you're buying hope. You're not buying bonds. That's the difference. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Educate yourself, millionaires. We're here and we're here to stay. Peace.